Welcome to the first day of Selenium training. So maybe you are new to Selenium, or maybe you are working on Selenium project, or maybe you want to clear interview. Well, we will be going in a very systematic manner and covering each and every aspect of the Selenium.
Mhm,
Okay. Now, don't worry about your knowledge regarding Selenium, as
mhm,
we will cover each and every topic in a systematic manner.
mhm,
We will learn Python, we will learn Selenium and cover each and every aspect of Selenium.
mhm,
Okay. Now to learn Selenium, now to learn Selenium, uh, you can say we have to get phases. First of all, you need to learn Python. Okay.
yeah,
You need to learn Python. Then next you need to learn Selenium, and then in the end you have to learn how to build framework,
mhm,
end-to-end framework,
mhm,
as there are various types of framework available to us by Selenium, and we
mhm,
will be discussing all of them one by one.
mhm,
Okay. Now, before we actually jump onto training, let us take a few questions which are being asked by many people. So first of all, the question is, what is Selenium? This is also a very good interview question. Say, now go to their official site, which is selenium.dev, and here it says Selenium automates browsers. Selenium is actually used for automating web-based application. This
mhm,
is a very important point. This is asked in very interview questions, that if that what is Selenium? Selenium is used for Selenium is used for automating web-based application. And one more important point, that it is not at all, not at all used for automating desktop application. This is a very basic thing, that Selenium is used for automating only web-based application. You can say browsers, networks, not at all used for automating desktop application.
mhm,
As far as browsers are concerned, it supports all browsers.
yeah,
Okay. As a tester, you
mhm,
must have a knowledge of any programming language. In our case, it is Python,
mhm,
but you have get the knowledge of any programming language. Okay. Now, in training, we will learn, can say every com. This is Python training. This is the basic concepts of Python which we will cover.
mhm,
Okay. I will simply say that the Selenium training will give you an overview about all the topics which are required in order to learn Selenium. All
mhm,
required topics will be covered in the training.
mhm,
Now, next question is that, will you cover some live projects and a framework?
mhm,
Well, live project is basically a framework,
mhm,
and we will cover all the framework in the coming training. It will
mhm,
be an end-to-end implementation on a live application,
mhm,
and you will know how to generate reports, how to, you can say, how to generate reports,
mhm,
how to email the
mhm,
reports, email the reports. Uh, then in the end, you will add screenshots of your test cases.
mhm,
Then how to run test cases, everything will be discussed. Okay. Now
mhm,
the next question In the list is, I want to use Selenium in my project. Can you help?
Mhm.
So the answer is yes, we will help you out in your project. We have a team here which
Mhm.
can help you. Also, we have a forum. You can
Mhm.
say we have a query resolution forum.
Mhm.
Here you can post your question.
Mhm.
Here you can post your question, and our team will revert you back.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now coming back to our next question,
Mhm.
that how much Python required? This
Mhm.
is a very good question, that how much Python is required.
Mhm.
Now, in our first part of our training,
Mhm.
this we will cover the basics of Python, which
Mhm.
which are required to learn Selenium. Okay,
Mhm.
mostly people think
Mhm.
which are coming to us to learn Selenium doesn't know Python. They are
Mhm.
coming from manual background, so don't worry, you will
Mhm.
learn Python with Selenium.
Mhm.
Many people think that they know Selenium, but
Mhm.
actually they doesn't know much about Selenium. You have
Mhm.
to learn Python or any other programming language to learn
Mhm.
Selenium. You will have to give some time
Mhm.
in order to learn Selenium.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, next question is, I want to learn Selenium and clear interviews.
Mhm.
Well, to learn Selenium, it requires 2 weeks. But if you want to
Mhm.
learn professionally and build a project by yourself, it
Mhm.
will take 6 to 8 weeks.
Mhm.
Okay, it takes time. After
Yeah.
full training, you will
Mhm.
learn Selenium, but it will take some time.
Yeah.
Okay, we will give you lots of practice exercises
Mhm.
for Python and Selenium that is going to help you a lot for learning Python and Selenium.
Mhm.
Okay, now next question, that how tough is Selenium?
Mhm.
It is very easy, but it requires time. You planted a plant today and also you want a fruit same day. It can't be done.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, next thing, that how much time required to learn Selenium.
Mhm.
As I already told you that
Mhm.
it will require some time in order to have a brief knowledge of Selenium
Mhm.
to clear interviews. The
Mhm.
same way, this picture shows that it will take time,
Mhm.
but if you complete the training, then
Mhm.
only you can achieve it.
Okay.
Okay. Now,
Mhm.
next part, how to install
Mhm.
Python. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Then go to google.com and right there in search download, you can say download
Mhm.
Python. Okay. Now, first link,
Mhm.
the very first link. This is the official site of website of Python. So
Mhm.
click on this.
Mhm.
This is the latest version here. This is the latest stable version.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
You can go for another versions
Mhm.
as well. Suppose this is the version 3.12.4. You
Yeah.
can download the older version by clicking on their operating system. Like if I have Windows, I will click
Mhm.
on this. This is the stable releases, previous stable releases.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Just download your installer,
Mhm.
and it's for 32 bits, it's for 64-bit. You have to know about the system settings of your machine or your PC.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, uh, if you can say, just by clicking on your download, you will just, if I uh, show you
Mhm.
here, I
Mhm.
have already downloaded it, the latest version, and I
Yeah.
have already installed it.
Yeah.
You can download any version.
Mhm.
You can download any executable file. So this way Python will be downloaded into my system. Now,
Mhm.
when you install the dot, .exe file, you can say this file,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay, in your system,
Mhm.
then you can say this type of images come.
Mhm.
When you install, just make sure you click on this checkbox.
Both of them. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, this is very important that you have to click on this.
Mhm.
Okay, then and you can uh, which can install click on install now, or you can give your path like customized installation. But
Mhm.
uh, I prefer that it's you click on install now. Okay,
Okay.
now if you click this button, then this will add the Python path into the system environment variables.
Okay.
Okay, it will do it automatically, you don't have to do anything. So
Mhm.
I prefer and we prefer that you will check on this checkbox. It is going to help you when you have to set the interpreter in the IDE.
Mhm.
Okay, just make sure you check the checkbox, then you can click on install now.
Mhm.
Install will give you the path as well written over
Mhm.
here, that where
Mhm.
you want to going to be. If you want to keep it the default one, otherwise click on customize installation and give your path there.
Mhm.
It is suggested to keep the default path. For the
Mhm.
installation, it will be better. Otherwise, it is totally up to you.
Mhm.
Once the installation is complete, you will
Mhm.
get the successful window
Mhm.
uh, like this.
Mhm.
Okay. Mm, And again, if you want to check that it is properly installed into the system,
Mhm.
then you can check by opening the command prompt window by tapping your CMD. Okay.
Mhm.
Here, here you can you can say mm, where
Mhm.
Python. Now it
Mhm.
says that this is the location of your Python and simple type the Python here. Now these three angular brackets you can see over here is the
Mhm.
significance that you are in Python console now,
Mhm.
and you
Mhm.
can start programming for Python over here. But
Yeah.
you don't need to worry, we are not going to write any code over here. That
Yeah.
is just to check that Python is installed or not.
Mhm.
Okay, so in my
Yeah.
case it is. So I will just come out, but just by typing exit. Okay, this is
Mhm.
how, and this is also a very good question, basic interview question, that how you can do coding in command prompt. So the answer is we go into the Python console by typing the word Python, and we can exit from that console by typing the exit with brackets. Okay, this is very good interview questions, basic questions, but very good interview questions that interview can ask. Okay, so you can say how to go into Python console. Okay, uh, how to go into Python console? The answer is by typing Python. And how do you exit from Python console? Okay, and the answer is simple by typing exit with brackets. Now, what I'm going to tell is just for the sake of information, because people will have asked me this question previously as well, that I'm not able to find out where my Python is lying into my system or where it has been installed. So for that, you can just type the command where Python. This will that how to know that Python is uh, in my system and in which path. So this is the command where Python. The command is going to give the path where your Python has been installed, like we have done here, that it is being installed here. Okay. Now, this was about the installation of Python. Now the programming language is in your system. Now you need to have the place where you have to write the code. Now Python is such a compatible language that if you want, you can work with any IDE. So basically, there are you can say two IDs. One is PyCharm. Now PyCharm has two versions. First is paid, that is professional, and next is you can say free version, which is community version. So PyCharm is very comfortable to work with because I will tell you why. I will just show you after the installation of PyCharm. Now again, go to your can say google.com. Uh, I'm audible to you, na?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah, okay.
yeah. You,
Yeah, okay. Uh, Now
hello.
here, yeah. I'm audible to you, na?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I will continue. Just you have to type download PyCharm. Okay, now this is the first link. This is the official site of JetBrains. Click on this. Now you have this is the paid version. We don't go for the paid version. We go for the community version. Now, if you only want to work with Python language, which is our requirement, then the community version is the best version, as you don't have to pay any amount to anyone to get it in your system. Okay, so according to system, in my system, I have installed this version. Okay, just click on this. This is the executed file, and
Yeah.
you will get here like PyCharm community version. This is the latest version which I have installed in my system. You have to double click, then click on next, and then my application installed into the system. If I open it, like I have installed, yeah, PyCharm community 2024.1.4. I when I open this, okay, so this is how PyCharms look like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now if I go for my, you can say new Python file and name it as my third module. Okay, so here, if I want to, you can say print. I have to write print. Then here, this is my first project in Python. Okay, now you see that here this is no, there is no my third module. Okay, now right click on my this window and you can run my third module. Okay, and this is the your console, and which I have print is in this. Okay, this is my console window. This is my solution explorer window, and this is the window where I keeps on coding.
Yeah.
Okay, suppose here again I will right click on this and can say new Python file and my fourth module. By module, I mean file. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and suppose I give A equal to 10, then B equal to 20, and then you can say I want to print, and the I want to print, and print says uh, total of uh, A and B. You can say uh, plus str. Right now, I'm thinking that you have the knowledge of Python, so don't worry.
Yeah, yeah,
Now
it's fine.
yeah, uh, now you see that it is giving error here.
Mm-hmm,
That you see that this is giving me warning.
mm-hmm,
Okay. Now PyCharm is very specific about, you can say, spaces. Now if I do this, okay, you see warning goes.
mm-hmm,
Now if I do this, then warning goes. Okay. Now PyCharm is very, you can say, concerned about the spaces. Okay. Here it is again giving me error, and can say it is giving now. You say warning goes, and here tick signs appear that there is no problem.
mm-hmm,
Now again in my configuration there is no run config, there is no my force module. So again I will right click on this and run. So total of A and B is 30. Okay. Okay. Now you can select any module. Suppose I select this and click on run button. Okay. So this way I can select, uh, you can say, my third module and run this. So this is the solution which is coming in my console window. So from here I can select any module. By module I means file.
mm-hmm,
So every time you run a new module, a new configuration will be created for that.
mm-hmm,
Okay. So PyCharm, this is very helpful and very easy to work. Now I want to show you the naming convention. Naming convention is very important in Python. So just go to google.coms and I will type naming conventions for class in Python. Okay. Now you can search over here. Uh, you will say no. You can go for mm, here for module variable classes that uh, you can. Yeah, this is good. Start each word with a capital letter in class. Don't separate words with underscores. Okay, so naming convention is very important in Python because if you don't follow these conventions, then it is going to give you warning that we will see when we will actually start working with the coding. Right now, I'm not going into the coding. It was just the sake of introduction that how PyCharms works and how does it look like and what is console.
mm-hmm,
The same way I have another IDE which is known as Eclipse, and it is just generally used to work with Python, but it is famous for to work with Java.
mm-hmm,
Eclipse is a free version. You can get it in your system. It comes in number of variants. I will just show you. Uh, all the variants are free. Okay. Now you can type here download Eclipse. Okay. Now this is the official site of Eclipse. I will click on it. So this is the latest version, or you can say you can download any packages. Suppose you click on uh, download packages. Now, these are the packages. You can download it for any, like you download for Java, Eclipse IDE for Java developers, for C++, Eclipse, Java, DSN, for PHP developers. You can download any. I have downloaded IDE for Java developers first, and the most important, before installing this, you have to install JDK in your system. Okay, this is a very important. Otherwise, you will get an error. I will write it here that before installing Eclipse, you have to install JDK in your system. Okay, and I suggest JDK 8. It is the most stable version. So
Mhm.
just go again for Google and type, you can say, uh, download JDK. Okay, now, and it is a official site is Oracle. Okay,
Mhm.
now uh, according to your system configuration, you can go for any JDK. Uh, mm, this is the latest version. You can go to your, just like that. I will install JDK 8. Okay. I have already installed, so I don't need to install again. But JDK 8. This is according to your system configuration. Just install this.
Mhm.
Okay. Now I have already installed, and I will open Eclipse. Can say this is how Eclipse looks like. You have
Mhm.
to click on, you can say, application here, and it will open and look like this. Okay, now there is, you can say, there is no option for Python. So suppose here I will go and click on new. Now there is, you can say, there is nothing option for Python. Okay, so now for that, go to your help window and click on install new software, and
Mhm.
here you have to type, remember these lines, https pydev.org slash updates. Okay, and add. Now it will look for the now if pydev is come, select on this and click on next. Then it will install pydev into the Eclipse. So it is currently is being installed. So it will take some time. So basically, what's your background?
I worked on Cyprus as well.
Okay, you have done Cypress.
Yeah.
Then it is going to be easy for you.
Mm.
So no worries. You have done Python before or not?
No, Python not, but JavaScript.
Okay, you have done JavaScript.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So click on next. I accept and then finish. Okay, it is being installed software like it is 16%. It's it's going to install Python in Eclipse. Okay, so I you want to work on uh, can say uh, Python. Okay, this will take some time to install. Okay, then it will say for restart now. Click on restart now. It is being restarted. So now if you open again and go for new, again there is no here, but go to your other and here you see PyDev.
Yeah.
Okay, hello. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's a bit noisy, so I just gone mute.
Okay, okay. Uh, Again, you know how to how I install Python in Eclipse. You see that part, no? Or
Yeah.
you will get the recording as well. Don't
Mhm.
worry. So here you can say PyDev and you can say that Python is being installed. Okay. Now, if you look at the mm, PyDev source folder, I think so. So for PyDev project, click on next. So here I will say uh, my Python project. See the naming convention I'm using, that this you have to use. Okay. Uh, Now here choose the project as Python. Grammar version same as interpreter and click on click here to configure an interpreter not listed. You maybe I have my Python currently default interpreter is Python. You have to click on this. Okay, then you can select the Python.
Yeah.
Okay, and then it is default add project to Python. Then click on you can say uh, if you got any problem in this, just click on this. This is the thing which the thing is like it says you get the option manual config, then config first in path and choose from list. Okay, you just use the config config first in path. Okay, now click on finish. Remember my decision. Click and open perspective. Okay, now take time. Now this is the way my my Eclipse window looks like. Okay, this is my you can say my projects are there. This is my another project. Okay. Now here again, uh, and if you while making your project, if computer says, your system says that it want to allow access, then you have to click on allow access. Okay, otherwise it will give errors. Now this is the thing looks like, look like this is again you can say the window where we do the coding, and this is the thing where projects look like. Okay, now here if in my Python project I go for new and PyDev module, and here mm, my first module, and click on finish. This is the thing I tell you, that Windows Defender Firewall has blocks and features, and you have to click allow access. Okay, then okay. Now this is the thing Eclipse look like. Okay, so just you can say I I can start coding here. I can say print uh, this this is my, can say uh, first module, and here again I will right click and select run as, can say Python run. Now this is my first module. Okay, so again you can see that it this is the console window where my results. Now again I will can say my Python project again, new PyDev module, and I will name it as my second module. Again, okay. Now here, if I suppose A equal to 20, B equal to 40, and uh, say print, and you say total of A and B here is, say, plus str again A plus B. Okay. Now, uh, if say run as Python run, now you see total of A and B is 60. Now the thing is, I don't have to give spaces over here. You see that I don't have to
Yeah.
give any space.
Mhm,
It will take as it is. So
mhm,
this is better than the PyCharm, and we will see in the coming lectures that which one is better for doing you can say for study Selenium.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's all for today, and we will meet in the next class. And I think so. Ashish will tell you when is the next class.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, okay,
Thanks.
and please share the feedback. Hope you will like my lecture.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
definitely. Thank you.
okay, okay. Thank you. Your name is Purnima. Purnima.
Yeah,
Okay. Bye, Purnima.
but
Okay. You will get the recording link from the Ashish. Okay.
okay, thank you.
Okay.